What's going on? What's going on, fam? This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're back, continuing our series with how to stay in alignment by using your own forecast cycle numbers. That's right. So today it's all about the number three, personal day, month, year. So if this number three applies to you, it's your day, it's your world, it's your time to shine, it's your moment. So it's all about you today, okay? So just to do a quick recap, at the end of the day, guys, always trust your own intuition, do your own research, right? And that way, you can really, get your own feeling, trust yourself, throughout the process. All right. But again, there's no cookie cutter approach to these numbers. Use these presentation and these numbers as tools and guide, to get you to the next step and the next level along your life path or destiny journey. Okay. But my main intent here, with these presentations is to really illustrate and show the interconnectedness of everything: numerology, zodiac, tarot, you name it. I mean, everything in this universe, this divine space that we're utilizing here is all connected. Okay. But and then, from there, you can really, by actually taking action. All right, let me slow down. By actually taking action and using these presentation and really, you know, investigating and going through the process, right? You're going to get in the ebb and the flow of the cosmos, the universe, nature, the all, and most importantly, yourself too, because you're here, God is and the universe is working through you, right? With you, right? To have this experience. So, be in harmony. That's all it's all about, just being in harmony with yourself, the universe, and with the all. And then by you taking action, right? Because you have to take action. No action equal no action equal no results. So take action, right? But it's going to give you a working knowledge, right? So you can get some results right away. All right. Because a great teacher always gonna lead you to some kind of reference or some kind of source of information so you can see, for yourself, like, hey, okay, I see what Chris talking about. That way you can gather your own perspective, point of view, and that way you can really, you know, get your own groove and vibe when it comes to these numbers and different, methods of getting in tune with yourself. And that's the way I like to call it. Okay. But when you see these numbers from here on out, after, watching some of my presentation or just doing some research on your own, what it's going to do is going to remind you of your purpose and your mission for being here on this planet at this time. And then also, if you take action with, with the tools and the system that I laid out for you guys, right? It's gonna, help you have some kind of direction. You're gonna get more goal oriented, right? You're gonna have some proper expectations, and you'll be able to add some kind of predictability to your life because you know where you're going, right? Because each day gonna bring new lessons, new experiences, new each month, right? Each year, right over here in the zodiac wheel. So you get in the groove, go around the wheel. All right. Don't, a lot of people are stuck in one lane. Okay. You need to complete your whole person. All right. You have different aspects to yourself you need to work on each and every day. We all do. All right. So please, make sure you do that. All right. Now, a telltale sign that you're really out of alignment is, boredom. Things are not really going right in your life, right? There's no consistency. At the end of the day, we all can become better than we were yesterday. So, you know, growth requires change, guys. And another key aspect I do want to highlight, put yourself on a schedule. Okay. Put yourself on a schedule. Your life is a business. It's your business, right? So take your life serious. That's why you're here. You're not here on this planet by accident. Okay. So take your life serious. Learn as much as you can. Share your knowledge and wisdom with people. It will take you far. It will put you in the ebb and flow, like I mentioned before, cause and effect. That's so simple, real simple, too easy, right? So, but at the end of the day, right? Don't, after listen to this presentation, you should no longer be running on autopilot. You should have some kind of sense of direction. And right now, really focus on those activities that's going to give you, the highest return on your investment. Because we all get, 24 hours in a day and night time span, right? And a little time invested in yourself each day will take you a long way. So when I say a little time, I'm talking about as little as like 15 minutes a day out of 24 hours. I mean, you can do this, right? It's too easy. So add it to your Google Calendar, your alarm, do set aside 15 minutes of personal growth, learning something new. Okay. Step outside of your comfort zone. All right. And then, right now it's all about you picking up your own controller of your life, right? Because you know better, you're gonna do better, and you taking responsibility for all your actions, because you're responsible for everything. All right. So you taking responsibility for yourself, your life. And now by you taking action and getting into the flow of yourself and the universe, the cosmos, the all, right? Now you will be able to turn all those precious talents and gifts and abilities that you have into a successful lifestyle or a business model. Because again, your life is your business, right? All right. So just to do a quick recap or a quick summary. Now, when it comes to these date of birth numbers, I'm over here to the left, okay? So these are the numbers that are the basic makeup to your own individual tree of life, okay? Each person have these numbers, each person have a date of birth, right? Time of birth, you have a name at least, or even if you create your own name, each name has a vibration. So even if you're not going by your birth certificate name, that name that you're going by right now is actually attracting a certain vibration. So investigate yourself, learn more about yourself. But back to what we was talking about here, the core components to your individual tree of life is the life path, which is your destiny number. So this is the main thing for you being on the planet right now. This is why you chose to come here and to have this experience. So for me, it's an 8. What is 8 all about? It's all about renewal. It's time, change of the old in with the new, cause and effect, abundance, right? Also is growth, change, getting in, having deep interaction with other people, stepping outside my comfort zone. It's all about big business, authority, sharing, right? Because that's what cause and effect is. It's a good word, is sharing because it's going back and forth, right? Cause and effect. But when it comes to this attitude number, hence the word attitude, that's basically what it is. So if things are not going right in your life, pay attention to this number. If you're not in alignment with those attributes or characteristics, this is a telltale sign why. And this has happened to me early in my life because I really wasn't really knowledgeable when it came to numerology, like the metaphysics of it, and just even the mundane level of it, too. But with this 3, for me, it's all about mental, right? For me to really attract the success that I need in my life, I need to vibrate on a 3. I need to align myself to a 3. So I have to, use my mental, my mindset, my thinking. I have to speak. That's why I started this presentation series. I write too. I love learning, right? And it's all about interaction with people, communication, expansion, growth, big business, right? Same thing with the number 8. All right. And then you got generation. This is pretty much where you spend the last, part of your life, the year you were born. And also it's a core frequency of the kind of family you were born into as well at this time. All right. And for me, 5, that, it's all about creativity, freedom, flexibility, travel, sharing talents, this, talented family. They love to play. And also with the 5 frequency too, it's all about learning lessons through, experiences, the ups and the downs, right? And as you can see, I have a double by 5 vibration. And then my date of birth was, so with the date of birth is pretty much the vibration that you need to focus on, that's going to attract, all of your success, so for you to be successful in your day-to-day life, these are the activities going to keep you in tune. Okay. So for my date of birth, it's all about, again, freedom, flexibility, sharing my talents and gifts with people, communication, because 5 is a high vibration of the 3. All right. And then at the same time frame with the 5, I have, it's all about, you know, uh, continuous choices, changes, and then learn a lot of lessons through experiences, right? Because, and with those experiences, I'm able to share my experience with other people. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm doing all the attributes and the characteristics of this 5. And then on the flip side, the universe wants you to learn and then give that information, share that information with somebody else because they could really use it. So I'm invoking that power, this energy. I'm using this energy, right? So, and that's what you need to do too. Right. So again, we're going to keep it simple with the day, month, year with each presentation. And by now you should have a working knowledge how to calculate your personal year. But for the sake of this presentation, it's real simple. It's, if your day, your month or a month day plus the present year, as for this year, for me, it equals 17, which is an 8 because 1 plus 7 is 8. And for personal year 8, we're in December, right? This is a 2 month. So this is all about resources, taking a step back and then really being a support role and really staying balanced during this time frame too, and working on my self-esteem and emotions. All right. But for you, number 3, right? We just calculated for a 3 personal year for December, you vibrating on the 6, that's a 6 month for you. At a 6 month, this is all about being grateful, gratitude. It's all about love of home and family and the material, aspects of life. This is a great time also to donate if you have things in your life that pretty much outworn is it's purpose, friends, family, even material items too. Donate, let go of things that no longer serve you. So if especially when it comes to friends, if you haven't grown spiritually, mentally, emotionally, since being with these individuals, it's time to let them go. And what'll happen is, the universe knows that, hey, you deserve nothing but the best in your circle for you, for you to really reach the heights that you need to reach. So don't be afraid to let go of some people that really, been around for a while, right? But it's only temporary. But if they're a true friend, they would check on you from time to time, and vice versa, check on them, you know, no love lost, but at the same time frame, we all have to grow and move on to the next level, right? All right. So with that being said, so 3, with your theme is all about communication, right? And you must speak your mind, during this time frame, no matter what it may be, right? All right. And find creative ways to express yourself, writing, singing, talking, acting classes. And remember, you putting energy into something, and if it's a frequency. All right. So whatever you focuses on during that time frame, at this time, that's a specific channel or frequency, and you are vibrating on that level. So if you're reading a book about, like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or something like that, or The Richest Man in Babylon, while you're reading that book, you're on a certain frequency and you putting your energy into reading that book, and you're also vibrating on that level. And as you learn more about these new information, you will attract similar experiences. I hope that makes sense. So you may have to rewind this. Okay. But your primary focus, in my opinion, these are just my experiences. Okay. So do your own research, trust your own experiences, and see if these kind of vibe with you. But there's a hidden message in all of these presentations. Okay. So the focus is overcome self-limiting belief. Okay. Because, you can always be better. People fear the unknown and they just don't have the proper expectation. But during this time frame, okay, don't hesitate. You must learn not to hesitate. There will be some opportunities presented to you, with this vibration of the 3. And, trust your intuition. All right. See if it's something that you should, pursue. But at the end of the day, investigate, right? Take action, and then, and refine and review again. Okay. But this is a time that brings increase, which when increase activity, and it's going to bring some fruits, right? And a few surprises. And you may also get a little recognition. But throughout this cycle, you must believe in yourself and the ideas you've been carrying in your heart and mind, but not express. So express yourself. All right. But not too much. All right. Because you got the law, the principle of polarity here, right? So everything, keep things in moderation. Everything can be a habit when it's done in excess. And I hope that makes sense, from eating, drinking water, you name it, man. Everything it can be good or bad, just depends on the quantity, right? But I also want to add, this is a time when the intellect really thirsts for expression and knowledge. For some people, this can involve studies of like academic nature, or you may want to investigate life and other kind of philosophies, like we mentioned here on this presentation. Now, all are beneficial, but the choice of what you do is completely up to you. I'm just being honest, but just remember, it's all about the greater good here. But stay grateful and focused throughout, this process. Speak life and abundance into people's lives. With this 3 vibration, you can really speak some inspiration. You can really lift people up with your voice. Your voice is very powerful. Okay. And some things to do, some takeaways, right? Things to do and expect. If you don't hear anything else, always be intentional, with whatever you're doing. If you're coming from a heart space, the universe is going to mirror your intent. Okay. You may learn a few lessons, along the way. However, it's all about your intent. Okay. But, true rich means, you realize I create my own happiness. Can't nobody make you happy but you. You have to have goals, plans, and then remember to take action. Most people don't take action. Enjoy the present moment. Enjoy the process. Refine and repeat the process. Be true to yourself. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail, because you have no idea where you're going, right? But if remember, cause and effect. Always, put something in first to get something back, right? And study those 7 Hermetic principles. Take you a long way, guys. But life, for me, it's all about choices, and everybody should get to a similar realization down the line, right? It shouldn't take long, but to really grow, you have to change. So your thoughts, your belief, your words, emotions, and actions, it's going to always equal your reality and your results. And I highly recommend, check out Ralph Smart on YouTube, How to Re-Engineer Your Life and Trust the Universe. Okay. That's a great one. It would really help you out a whole lot. This guy has helped me out a whole lot as well. And the 5 takeaways, for me, during this period, you're gonna be, it's like a combination role. You'll be the student slash teacher slash teacher slash student. And so what do I mean by that? So, you done learn a lot along the way, and you're at a position where you can, no matter what level you're on, you can always teach people something, right? But by you being this teacher, when somebody else is, your student is showing you something, they could be showing you things from a different perspective, right? And it could be a little bit more efficient in the way you taught them. So always have that beginner's mindset, that student mindset, because we can always learn from each other. There's so much information out there, it's ridiculous. But remember, daily reflection is key. Don't forget, express your creativity. This is a powerful time, for your creativity. So if you get an idea, write that thing down, man. All right. And then, investigate, take action, little baby steps, refine and repeat the process. Personal growth is very important. Remember, 15 minutes a day, there's always more to know. Schedule yourself. Your life is your business, right? So why you don't have a schedule yet? All right. 30 days, create a new routine slash habit. And if you do this for 90 days, it sinks itself into that subconscious programming, right? And it kind of goes into autopilot. And then you can start uploading new routines, new habits, along with that. All right. Your brain and your body is powerful among, among belief. And remember, input equal output, even when it comes to dieting. All right. Intermittent fasting, 16 hours, uh, you know, that's a great tip, so like, if you can't, in my honest opinion, when it comes to intermittent fasting, you know and I've used it successfully, you know just 8 hours. All right, so you have an 8 hour window where you do your all of your eating, and you give your body a 16-hour break. Too easy. All right. But remember, it's all about the input and output. Let your body tell you how much is enough. And then, but always start with water first, and then finish with water. Okay. If you can do that, I promise you it will take you far. But be mindful of the information that you consume, okay, that you put into your brain, your king's dome, right? Be mindful of this information. You are very special, guys. But again, this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Again, under the past as your teacher and the present as your inspiration, we'll be continuing the series with the number 4. Until then, this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Oh, be sure to click the like and subscribe button down below. I really appreciate it. If you have a comment, I appreciate that as well. But this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.